welcome to my YouTube channel. First time streaming on YouTube, so you'll have to pardon the long blank spaces. Have no idea what I'm going to say. We are flying over at Leneva, which is in Wodonga, Australia, and we're currently flying at about, I don't know whether that's on the screen or not, but we're about 35 metres from the takeoff point. They're about 200 metres away, so just cruising around. So this is one of my favourite spots to fly. It's just a little new estate area out in Wodonga, and it just no one annoys you out here, and you're just out doing your own thing. So I'm deliberately flying a little bit low because we're going uphill a little bit, so I'm just trying to see how we go. Go up a bit, I think. Just trying to make it. We're nearly at 2Ks, so I'm going to turn around in a second, fly around a bit, because once you get to about 2Ks, it'll generally drop out. So this is in northeast Victoria, which is at the moment in Australia it's winter here, so this is a wintry sunny day, which has been a bit rare in the last. Oh. Now the signal's gone. So that was at 2Ks, I lost that, but I was flying pretty low too. Now we're sort of on our way home. So this is my Phantom 3 SE, and it's got a 4K camera on it, but it's a basic 4K. I think it's only got 25 or 30 frames a second. You don't have too much choices over 4K. I find that the Wi-Fi in it is it's not too bad, but it's I find it's real tricky if you're near any built-up areas, or it tends to drop the signal out pretty quick. So furthest I've had it is probably 3.3 k's. That was down a valley, a bit similar to this, but what's the signal again? Okay, we'll turn around, come home a bit. Oh. And as you can see, the controls, once you get out to about 1,000 meters, they become very slow to react. So it's nearly got a second reaction time. So people wondering why you don't fly lower, that's why. So what else can I tell you about? So I got a parabolic booster on it. Some people will say that it doesn't work, but I've found that it gives me a bit of extra range. Flew out one day without it and got about 1,200 meters, and then come back, put it on, and flew out and got 2.2 k's on it. So basically, I'm saying it's given me an extra 1,000 meters, which is pretty cool. So just sort of cruising at the moment. So I'm off to the right of screen, about 500 meters away. We'll go down, and in Australia they're pretty big on roundabouts, so we'll go down and check this out. Alright, so let's do a point of interest. And we'll crank it a bit. It's not really in the circle, is it? I failed there badly. Alright, well, let's record, go around the circle, looking at the scenery then. So that way is going up that way is towards the snowfields, up through Beechworth, go to Mount Hotham. Over that way is Falls Creek. I'm using a ND filter, I think it's a 4 I put on today. Alrighty, let's go and do something else. Alright, so we'll head down this way a bit. Just get off the road a bit. I'm actually beside it, but that's cool. Trying to dodge people's places, not trying to deliberately fly over people's homes. So we're currently 56 metres high. I'm interested to see is what it actually shows, whether it's just the camera or whether it's got the flight information on it as well, because I've never used YouTube live before, so we'll see how we go. And you can go back. Oh. The annoying beep of returning to home. I'm just going to let it come back a bit. Put the camera down a bit so it's not in the sun. So that was a classic example there of what happens with the Wi-Fi signal when you get down